Hello there.
How's it going, adventure friends?
Good to see you.
So, doesn't quite look like Bonaire anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's so lush here and so beautiful. We are here in my hometown, hanging out in Ontario.
That's up in Canada, if you didn't know.
We're in Canada.
Land of maple syrup and beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. We're not sweating our butts off. We've been here for about 2 weeks, just like doing crazy things and preparing for our next adventure.
Which is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah! It's been my birthday. I just had a birthday, just turned 34. We've been catching up with friends and family. It's been so lovely to see everybody and just hang out. And we are also preparing for a really crazy big garage sale so we can fundraise for our next project.
Our next adventure, dun dun dun. But before that,
Time to go put out bandit signs. Let's go. You guys already got the table set up. No, I came back for the camera.
hey, Adrian.
Good morning.
What's up? It's early in the morning. Normally you don't catch us at 5:50 in the morning, actually awake. Except when we're at airports, maybe like this video here. What are you doing today?
Bandit signs.
Bandit signs?
Bike. Bandit signs on my way.
Yeah, probably beautiful lighting with this like
nice
this.
backlit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm doing a garage sale. You gotta make sure you get your bandit signs out. It's like probably 5:30 a.m. and got a car on my anus. I better be safe. This is so fun. I haven't done anything rebellious like this for ages, especially in my hometown.
All of this has perpetuated since like, what is it, November or December or something like that of this last year of 2018. Like, I've personally felt like I haven't been grounded in a place. Like we travel nonstop, constantly, and not all the places are great.
Yeah.
Like, let's face it, not everywhere that you stay, not everywhere that you find on Airbnb is gonna be like the best place. They're not all gems. Some of them are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some of them are awesome.
Yeah.
And some of them, it's like people can doctor pictures on Photoshop. I know, I've doctored pictures before. I know that it's possible.
Yeah. Remember that place where we were getting electrocuted?
Oh my gosh, when we were in Colombia, there was this one place on the 11th floor and they said, oh no, this is normal to get zapped by your laptop when it's plugged in and you're working on it.
Not normal.
No.
Maybe in some parts, but not from where we're from. So we
No.
weren't used to getting electrocuted while using our laptops.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we've like had some disappointing places where like it looks amazing and then we get there and the bed's a piece of crap or the kitchen's the worst or it's just like not walkable to a market or somewhere where you can get groceries. So this has had us thinking. We've been thinking a lot about this and we kind of wanted, like in November, we were here and we were kind of like sussing out the whole van life thing. We were like, oh, maybe van life's a thing. And then we stayed at a place in Colombia and the kitchen was really, really small in Santa Marta. We were like, oh, this kitchen is terribly small. I don't know if we could live in a van. So then we kind of scrapped that idea. And then we thought about, oh, permaculture. We're really into permaculture. And that idea is really good and very promising for us. Like building like some kind of tiny house or something on a beautiful piece of land and building a food forest. Like we really want to do that.
That's still in the cards for the future.
But it's not a yet thing because we're still really gung-ho about traveling.
We still have that travel itch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've been doing a lot of research, and over this last leg and stretch of travel from Colombia to Ecuador to Bonaire.
And Galapagos before Bonaire. And Panama and Curacao.
Yeah, we went to a lot of places, and it's been like 9 or 10 months, I think, since we've been back here.
And if you didn't already know, we're two normal humans who have feelings, who love to be able to like enjoy life and to feel comfortable. And you know, a lot of times people living out of backpacks, like they live for, oh, you know, it's travel, you know, embrace it, you know, having the crappy beds and stuff like that. But we're two normal humans. It's not like there's anything extraordinarily special about us other than we take action with doing things and really get things done in our life. Mm-hmm. But like this goes forward to like, what is the impact that Be Adventure Partners is designed to make? Mm-hmm. What are we doing? How are we helping people in their lives, in their relationships, and even for those that are willing to, you know, invest a little bit of time in creating a business online, like helping people be able to do that, like that's our ultimate mission. But also, what's the impact that we're making in people's lives on like an organic food sort of thing, and being able to experience a healthy lifestyle? Like we as humans are very, very dynamic beings. Like to create a channel that's all about one thing, one so tight niche, when we've got more interests than just this one thing, like the content would kind of get boring, I feel. Yeah. And so like I want to get more creative with my hands again, like building stuff. And you want to get more creative with painting and also building stuff.
Yeah, I love painting. I love creating. I love to cook and dig into like health and wellness stuff. And we love exercising. There's a bunch of things that we really love. And I think like back to you, Brian, talking about not being grounded. We've both really felt that. And not being grounded can really impact your health. And I think that having a home is really helpful to that. And I also think that being grounded comes from rituals and daily practices, whether that's meditating or daily workouts, or whether that is having a good bed to sleep in that you really love. Just being grounded is your roots. That's the thing that makes you feel good in yourself. So the better that you feel in just like your basic essential human needs, the more creative you become, the more inspired you become to create. And that's something that we both really miss doing on the road. Yeah, sure. I've got a sketchbook and I can sketch, and I've had watercolors and I haven't even touched them because we've been so busy. And I think that like those are kind of just excuses, but we want to build more. We want to be able to share more of like what we're doing and how we create and the food that we cook and all of those things. So we need a space for that. And we need roots for that, but mobile roots.
Mobile roots. Do you wanna let the cat out of the bag?
Let it out!
Okay, so here's the big idea. We really want to stay mobile. We really want to keep traveling. We really want to go experience more of nature, more hiking trails, more whitewater rapids, you know, swimming with amazing creatures in the water and experiencing the beautiful birds all over the place, different climates, different altitudes, different temperate zones, like all sorts of crazy stuff.
Different views.
Definitely different views.
From our bed.
From our bed.
From our kitchen.
So if you know what it is that we're doing, leave a comment. We would love to hear what you think it might be.
And then timestamp it.
And timestamp it. Yeah, timestamp it with whatever time this moment is, because here in 2 seconds, we're gonna tell you what it is that we're doing. Drum roll, please. we want to build a schoolie.
Woo!
So we know that a lot of preparation is in place that needs to happen. We've been researching van life for over 6 months now.
Yeah.
And we ran across something called Schoolie. So basically what it is it's a school bus that people turn into a motorhome or RV. They rip out all the seats, they tear out the ceilings, the flooring, they take all the stop signs and school bus paraphernalia off of it, and they convert it into a very, very beautiful living situation that is mobile, that is stronger than your normal diesel pusher, RV, class whatever motorhome, and they're built like tanks to protect precious little human lives going to school and everything. So we're thinking, what better platform to build it on than a solid truck chassis that already has the shell around it. And I am particularly excited about this because most school buses are tall enough for me to stand in.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
It's like 6'2"-ish.
Yeah.
I'm only 5'1" 3/4", so I mean
5'1"-ish.
5'1"-ish. So I have a lot of room above my head, but the cool thing is we've been traveling with like these towels right here, and then this other towel that we use for yoga mats. We'll be able to carry a real yoga mat on board.
Yeah.
I'll be able to have oil paints and canvases and just like the things we want, tools, so that we can do woodworking and holy,
just got bright out here.
So we can do woodworking and we can create and we can just like have kitchen knives, really good kitchen knives and room. We're gonna build an island in our kitchen. It's gonna be so great. I drew a floor plan up for this thing.
She did.
I don't know, maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah, so for months we've been planning this out. We've been considering the logistics of it because here's the thing, we've gone to a lot of different schoolie conversion YouTube channels and checked them out, and they're very, very beautifully done. Some of them are amazingly professionally done, and then some of them, well, it's like, all right, well.
I don't know if I want to live in that full time.
Exactly. So I really feel like for the ones that we like, the people come to the table with like a little bit of creativity and a sense for design of some kind, and they're able to like put together these ideas and bring it to life. And although we don't have experience with renovating a vehicle per se, I have experience with woodworking and building furniture and decks and pergolas and all sorts of really creative wooden like wall hangings and stuff like that, along with mechanical skills. You know, I was a firefighter for 9 years. I did small engine repair. I repaired a motorcycle that didn't work and made it run back when I was 25. That was like my birthday present to myself back then. And you've got a ton of skills too.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with a dad and mom who both like built our home pretty much from the ground up, and also have a lot of skills with woodworking, and not like amazing skills, but
you went to shop class.
I was in shop class all through high school. I loved it so much. I went to school for a while for interior design, so I've got some design background, and I've just always had an interest in design and working with my hands and being creative. So I have no doubt that we aren't gonna build a beautiful thing. Like, we're gonna build such a beautiful space that we can call our home. And I mean, we're both super open to learning and growing, and I think that this is for anybody who wants to tackle a big new project. Yeah, big new projects are scary because you can pour your heart and soul into something, and what if it doesn't work? But there's always something to learn, and the more willing you are to learn, the more easy it is to dig yourself out of any situation that may come up. Sure, we might hit a brick wall with this thing where we're building it and we're like, we're frustrated and it's hard and we might not know what to do next. But being resourceful and going out and learning some new things, I mean, it might take a little bit longer, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so like I don't doubt our skills of what we have already, and I believe that like between the two of us, we already know how to do everything, but we may not have the words or the process in order yet for, all right, what needs to be done first? Like, we've been watching all these schoolie builds and listening to like what people have done and what they wish that they did different. And we've been taking notes on that in a Google document. And so what we're doing is we're creating like a master index and a master checklist, because what we want to do is by the time it comes time to like look for schoolies, like, and see what school buses are available for sale, where are they? Are they in Canada or are they in the US? Like, how do we buy them? How do we, you know, do we even have the licenses to drive them? Like, do you need a CDL, like a commercial driver's license, or are the regular car licenses okay? Like, is that fine? All these questions we are going to answer and figure out, because that's just part of the process. So like for the license thing, we'll probably just call either the DMV there in the US or Service Ontario here in Canada, and ask them questions and see what they say about it, because people have done this, so it's not a foreign thing, right?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of being open to get on the phone, do the research, you know, check online and start taking notes of like what needs to be done in what order. And
so it goes smoothly.
And then biting every task or little thing off in small chunks instead of looking at it as, oh my God, this is the huge big thing that we're gonna do here. It's like, we know it's a big thing, it's a big project, so just taking it day by day and doing a little bit every single day to figure out what's the next step and what's the next step after that and after that.
Yeah, so we're gonna be putting together like the ultimate checklist, the ultimate how-to video guides that we'll probably package for like a schoolie conversion sale, like build school something or other, like a how-to video, like, hey, how to do these certain things, how to take the seats out of a school bus, how to like do all the different things. Like, we don't know how to do that yet. We don't know what order to do stuff in yet, but I think that a lot of the tasks are going to be like compartmentalized in very specific types of tasks that when they're done in a certain order, it comes apart easily. So we're going to figure all of that out and make an ebook and all sorts of really cool videos to go along with it. And here on YouTube, we're going to document the entire journey and give you the highlights, the frustrations of us pulling our hair out, even grease monkey moments where we're in like work clothes. Like you wanted to get some overalls or something, right? Yeah, if I can find a cool pair of work overalls, that'd be rad. I would love to learn how to weld, so maybe I'll have a welder's cap or something on. I can't wait to get some nice gloves. Yeah. Learn how to use some cool tools I've never used before. Yeah. It should be pretty rad. So, if schoolie conversion is interesting to you, drop a comment and let us know. And drop comments and let us know like what aspect, if you think that you're gonna do a schoolie conversion, what are you wanting to know about? Because maybe we can create some videos around those topics. Yeah, I mean, especially since we're up in Canada, we haven't found a lot of people so far who have done this thing up in Canada. A lot of people are doing it in the States. So if you know people who are doing this in Canada, point them in our direction, because we'd love to know some more people who have dealt with the snow belt and what comes with buses up here. So like, is Ontario even the place to buy it, or should we be traveling somewhere else? If you have experience, let us know in the comments as well. That's right. So if you haven't yet, please go ahead and click subscribe and hit that bell and share it with a friend if you think that this would help them in their life somehow. Yeah, and we so appreciate you watching our videos here on YouTube. And a special thanks to our one and only patron as of this moment. Thanks, Mom. Until next time, friends. Adventure on. Adventure on. Let's alive. Bye.